Joe's Nation? I'm back. It's Kyoshi Crisci here with another Technique Tuesday. We're filming a little early because Monday is going to be, or will have been, Labor Day. And last week I was on the road, so I want to thank my brother from another mother way out towards the West Coast, Steve Gross, jumped into the Technique Tuesday. He did an awesome job. He's tall and flexible and young, so he can kick high. I'll be demonstrating kicking Professor Cerio style today. My late teacher, Professor Nicholas Cerio, a pioneer at Kenpo on the East Coast, taught a little differently. Most of the lines did the Parker system. Instead of teaching a new technique for self-defense to an intermediate, beginner gets one, intermediate gets different one, advanced black belt, what they did in the Kenpo lines is they advanced the technique itself. So the technique might start with a closed hand block, open with an intermediate open hand block, have a kick with an advanced and a takedown always. The professor always said, if you're a black belt doing a self-defense technique, it's not over till the opponent's on the ground. And that was a great habit. Remember, when the professor started in the 60s, he was teaching almost exclusively police officers, correctional officers, DEA agents, those type of people in the city. So it had to work. So today I have my son of Uke. So Mr. Sensei Sean Malone, usually Uke is for me. I have his son, Senpai Alex Malone's going to work with me. And today I'm going to share an old technique. I got it 110 years ago probably from a professor called bending tree. It was part of a series of the tree techniques. And I'm going to show you some of the variations I was talking about. Come on out, Alex. Come a little further forward. So, the other thing, we punch in with a straight punch in the United Martial Arts Academies for practice and safety. Professor used a lot of hook punches. So I vary when we're doing the techniques. Once we learn them against a straight, we practice many of that line against a hook. But I'm going to work a straight just for training today. So this is called bending tree. So I'm going to escape back. I'm going to open up with an outward block, setting the guy up. Small escape because I'm going to immediately go into the groin with an instep kick. As he drops forward from the kick, elbow comes across the face, crossed hand shoe toe. I'm going to pass him to a takedown and then finish him on the spine. Now, when you teach it to a lower rank, like I said, he might not get to the takedown part, okay? Also, the first block, let's go ahead with a hook punch. I like a good street hook, a haymaker, John Wayne. He would start with the closed hand when the student was learning. Safer, more success. And then when they got more advanced, shoe toe. And then for Udansha black belts, it was almost always his signature double circular. So one blade lifts the other blade. Look at how that knocks him back, opens him up for that kick. Okay? So those are the three levels of blocking. I'll run the technique again, so if you'd like to play with this and take it into your class. 1, escape and block. Open the guy up for the kick. If he punches a little shallow, regain your distance here. 2, instep kick to the groin. 3, elbow shoe toe. So those are our ono no atemi no waza, meaning one rolls or sets the other up. So I drop with the roundhouse elbow and then the knife hand. And Professor did this. He didn't always teach it. He would use the hand that was already there to guide the center line, and then this hand to take him down, elbow the spine. Okay? We're going to do that. Actually, I'm going to do it to the black belt level. He's still standing. Professor would whop me. If I left the guy standing, I'd take a beating because he wanted to build that habit at black belt. Like I said before, if a guy's still standing at the end of a self-defense technique, you're not finished. And Professor Cerio, not the only Kenpo grandmaster to use that phrase. If you train like out of Hawaii like I did and still do, that's kind of the norm. So, bending tree. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then for black belt, you go and do one of the takedowns they taught in the system. Okay? So that one's out of 19, combination out of 6 Kenpo kata. We'll do it once from the other side. Or we'll do a straight rank. Give me the good hook punch though. Throw a good hook. No, like a man. Come on. Please don't email about that comment. That's an old comment from my sensei, Fumio Demura. So it just encourages them. I know we're not supposed to shame, but a little shaming tends to get a more real attack from Myokis. I don't know about yours. 1, opens him up. 2, kick to the groin. 3, strike, strike. 4, finish. And then again, like I said, at black belt, you can do whatever takedown. So Professor liked leg reaps a lot. Stretch that. I don't want to rip his groin before fight class. That's a good takedown. All right, thank you, Sensei. You stay right there, Senpai. Nice job. Oh, no touch. Too late, I already hit you. Hey! Hey guys, I'm so glad I made it back alive, and I'm so glad you're here. Thanks again for Mr. Steve Gross out there in the West Coast. If you guys don't know Steve, I'll give you a little piece of trivia. You know Mike Chat, the creator of XMA, Extreme Martial Arts, that was his student when he was young. I just found out a couple of years ago. We buddied up at the Super Show with Mike Chat's session, and he had some cool pictures of Mike Chat when he was just a little guy. So, you know, he planted the seed that grew into a whole tree and a whole orchard now of XMA. So thank you for planting it, sticking with it, and thank you guys for listening. Make sure you subscribe so I know people are watching. I'm happy to make the time and share whatever I've been lucky enough to learn. I love you guys. Be safe, be kind. I'll see you on the mat.